Hello, my name is Angelina. I live with chronic illness and rare disease. So if you're new to this channel, first of all, apologies. I know how to edit video, but chronic illness, rare disease, voila, I get muscle fatigue, I get energy fatigue, and with chronic pain entering into the picture, sometimes causing painsomnia that keeps me awake at night, I sometimes get sleepy time fatigue. So the trifecta. Basically how I've been handling this is smushing clips filmed when I can together and calling that good. I do have plans for videos in the update. For brain fog is also a symptom I have to manage. I do have plans for future videos. I know a lot of you have been wanting a health update, especially now that I have a confirmed diagnosis after going through the process of a second opinion. Now, some of you know I had an aide before, but my aide needed an aide. That was the running joke, but she did become hospitalized and couldn't work anymore. It's been an excruciatingly long process. I have a mobility disability. I have a breathing disability. Both of those require accommodations. Hopefully, starting next week, I will have an aide. I'm like really crossing my fingers for good luck. Yes, I can do that. I can do all sorts of weird things with my hands and super weird things. Okay, there's my flexi bendy video for you. But I do hope to have an aide start next week for assisting with activities of daily living, which you know as showering, getting dressed, doing some light housework, cooking meals, washing dishes, and things like that. Without further ado, the video. Hello! Today we're dealing with messy hair, the same shirt that I've been in since I took my shower a couple of days ago, bad lighting, cluttered background, but you know what? It's all about getting it done. In my previous video, I talked about having to juggle ridiculous choices where everything's a priority and being chronically ill and also having rare disease. I just don't have the energy to do it all. Somebody that's going to be coming over later this afternoon who's going to roll up the sleeves and help out a little bit. And sometimes we sit down and have lunch, so it would be nice to have a clear table. Part of what's the messes on the table is just an explosion of paperwork that's happened. Let's do it. Only the table belongs on the table, and of course maybe the plants. Basically, I'm just grouping things into piles that make sense for me. This is my to-do list. It's just a running list of everything. For example, I call an agency. So what's the date and what's the time of the call? Who's the rep? What did we discuss? Are there any referrals? I jot that information down. If they are supposed to contact me back or if we're waiting for something, I ask about a time frame. I'm dealing with about 15 different agencies right now trying to get supports and services, and this area is really challenging. So I'm going to rest, and hopefully by then help will have arrived. You can see that, like, look, oh my gosh, the ptosis is really, I overestimated my ability. Jeffrey's giving me deep pressure therapy. A little tough to breathe. He won't stay long. He'll get up in a moment. My best mom is here and Sushi is here. So this is my best mom, and she comes by about once a week to lend a hand with dishes or vacuuming or the fish tank or what have you. And she has brought some lovely sushi. And so, oh, very nice. So, yeah. So I'm very excited. It looks like we have some spicy tuna and yellowtail for myself. And Annie, what did you get?
California roll, no cucumbers.
You heard it right here. So Jeffrey just got out of bed, which is good because he's not taking my warm nap spot, but I did have a rest, and now we're going to eat. I totally underestimated the amount of energy this is going to take today. Good morning. So brand new day, you wouldn't know it because yes, I'm still wearing the same clothes. This is a theme now. You get it? Yeah. Today is going to be an extremely busy day. Are you going to get it? Yes. So the best way for me to go grocery shopping is to check the weekly flyers online. One of the supermarkets in my area, they would post the flyer, but they wouldn't post it until the morning that the flyer was active. And one of the challenges of having a disability, you want to talk about that challenge? He's so cute. He keeps meowing. He's never this talkative, I swear. What? Slate, take 7. So one of the challenges about having a mobility disability and not being able to drive is being dependent on other people for rides. Having access to the flyer, the sales flyer, in advance of when it's active is super helpful for me. The motorized part. So beautiful day, going to the supermarket. Dad just left. Here are the groceries. Eventually, sooner or later, please, dear God, I'll find some sort of an aid to assist. Now, I am interviewing somebody tomorrow, but the individual doesn't have a car, and one of my biggest needs is transportation support. The busing system in this county is horrible, plus it also puts me at risk for exposure to fragrances and even secondhand smoke waiting for the bus. Plus there's walking involved, and while I have the rollator, that's good for short distances, but it's not good for long distances, which means I have to find a ride, and that's one of my biggest problems right now, besides, obviously myasthenia gravis, fibromyalgia, and reactive airways dysfunction syndrome, and having to manage all of that in combination. I mean, aside from all that, transportation is a huge problem. This is not going to be a viable solution long term, but if I don't have somebody on payroll by the end of the month, they disenroll me from the program. So I really need help, or I need to get out of this county, preferably both.